Hello students, today I am going to start chapter 2 of chemistry. Is matter around us pure? Now in the first chapter you have learned about the matter and the physical nature of the matter, that we can divide physically matter into three categories: solid, liquid and gases. Now in this chapter you will learn about the chemical nature of matter. Now we can divide the matter into two categories. First is what? That is the chemically, if we have to divide, that is the pure substances, and second is the impure substances. And here for impure I am using mixture. Now pure substances. Pure substances mean that substances that consist of only, that is the one kind of atom, one kind of particles, one type of particles, that is called pure substances. And the mixture that is not consist of single type of atoms, single type of particles, that consist of in which more and two or more substances combined in any ratio. Okay? Physically you can mix the two substances to make a mixture. Now further you can divide pure substances into two categories. That is, first is the element and the second is the compound. Now these element and compound both are which type of substances? Both are kind of pure substances that consist of single type of that is atoms or particles. Now what is element? Element is a kind of pure substance that cannot be divided into simpler substances by any physical or chemical method. That by physically or chemically you can't divide into an further simpler particle. For example, if I take an iron sheet, if I take what? I have taken iron sheet, and if you will start that is the breaking it, then what you find, even a small particle of this iron is still having the atoms of iron. Then what is this? It is a pure substance. And what is the category of it? That is the element that cannot be divided into simpler substances by any physical or chemical method. What are the other example of element? If I have given you the example of iron, that is the silver, that is the gold, and then oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, all these are what? All these are what? Elements and a kind of pure substance. Now what are compounds? Compound, if you have to define the compound, how will you define compound? No doubt, it is a kind of which type of substance? It is a kind of pure substance that consists of two or more elements combined together in fixed ratio by mass, that is having the definite proportion, that are combined together, in which two or more elements combine together in a fixed ratio by mass. For example, if I will give you the example, for example, I am giving you very simple example of what? That is the water. Now if you say, if from wherever you take the water, from which any other country you will take the water, then what you find? Water is having that is the same composition, that it consists of what? It consists of hydrogen and oxygen that combine together in a fixed ratio by mass. For example, I am giving you the formula of water, that is H2O. By volume you will say that is the two atoms of hydrogen and one of oxygen. They will combine, but I have written here they combine together in a fixed ratio by mass. Here is what, that if you will say fixed ratio by mass, what you will say, that is the atomic mass of hydrogen, because all the elements, 118 elements to discover, all the elements having the, that is the atomic mass, is a mass that you will learn in the third chapter and fourth chapter about the atomic mass and atomic number. Now the atomic mass of hydrogen is 1 and atomic mass of oxygen is 16U. Clear? Now what is? Now here is what? That is H2O. H2O, and here H, how many atoms of hydrogen are there? 2. Now atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. It means 2 atoms of hydrogen. It means there is a, what is the mass here? That is the 2 of hydrogen. And what is the mass of oxygen? That is 16. So when hydrogen and oxygen combine together to form water, in which ratio they will combine? They will combine in what? That is a 2:16. And if we can say it as they combine together 1:8 from wherever you take the water. It means what? Water is what? Water is a compound. How will you justify that it is a compound? Number 1, it consists of, that is only and only what? Hydrogen and oxygen. Its composition is fixed. Number 2, in this two elements, hydrogen and oxygen, combine together in a fixed ratio by mass, that is 1:8. And the third, what is the, they have fixed formulas. If you will say what is the formula of water, every time you will say H2O, that is H2O. Similarly, so many other compounds are there. If you will say glucose, formula of glucose C6H12O6. Always, if there is a glucose, carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, they will combine together in a fixed ratio by mass. ऐसा नहीं होगा कि glucose sometime nitrogen get added, sometime that is another particle, for example another iron get added. No, every time if the glucose is there, carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, these three elements combine together in a fixed ratio by mass. That's why its formula is fixed. And what is this? It is a compound. And you can't, that is the separate the constituents of compound by any physical method. You have to separate them with only and only with the help of which method? With the help of chemical method. This is all about what? This is all about the, that is what are, that is pure substances. We have divided the pure substances in two categories, that is element and compound. And I have told you about the element that consists of single kind of atoms and that cannot be divided further into simpler particles by any physical or chemical method. And the compound, in which two or more, compound is also a kind of pure substance in which two or more elements combine together in a fixed ratio, in a fixed proportion by mass. They have fixed formulas and they cannot be separated by physical method. And whenever a compound is formed, there is always a chemical reaction. For example, if I take iron filing small pieces of iron and I'll mix it with sulfur. If I just mix it physically, then what is? It is a mixture. But what happened when I start heating it, this iron react with sulfur and it form a new compound, that is iron sulfide. Iron sulfide. This iron sulfide is what? This iron sulfide is formed due to the chemical reaction between iron and sulfur. Its formula is fixed. And if you want to separate it by physical method, by evaporation, by filtration, by using magnet, you can't. You can't. You can't separate it by any physical method. And these are the various characteristics of that is compound. Now the next is mixture. As I have told you, matter can be divided into pure substance and impure substance. In pure substance, I have told you about the element and compound. Now impure substance, that is kind of what it is a mixture. Now what is mixture? Just opposite to compound. A mixture may be defined as the combination of two or more substances. Two or more substances are mixed together, but not chemically. Physically you will mix them, but not chemically. There is no chemical reaction will take place. They are not chemically combined. And the third thing is not in a fixed proportion. In the mixture, the different substances can be mixed, can be combined, not in a fixed proportion. They can be combined they can be present in any proportion. In any proportion. For example, if I take sand, if I take salt, if I take sugar, and I will I will mix them in any ratio. I'll take a bowl or I'll take a container and I'll take a small amount of sugar, small amount of salt, small amount of sand, small amount of any other substance, and I'll just mix them physically, not in a fixed ratio. They will not chemically react with each other. They are present in any ratio. There is not any fixed composition of them. There is a not fixed formula of them. It means two or more substances combined together in any ratio. In any ratio, and they will not chemically combine, then it is called what? It is called mixture. Well, I am showing you one activity. If I take water, and in this water I will add small amount of sugar. I'll add small amount of sugar, I'll mix it. Then what you see? It will mix uniformly. You can't see the separate boundary of it. If you have to make the lemonade, what we will do? We will mix in the water sugar, we'll mix in the water lemon juice, but when you will take it, what you find? All the things, lemon juice and salt and the sugar, they are uniformly mixed in each other. Then what? If you will mix it, you will see that there are no separate boundary of the sugar particles in the water are uniformly mixed. It is a kind of a mixture, but which kind of mixture? It is a kind of homogeneous mixture. Homo means same concentration throughout. If you will take this sweet water, that is I have mixed sugar in the water. If you will take the water from here, then it will taste you sweet, and if you will take the water from the end, from the bottom, still it is taste sweet. Why? Because the sugar particles in the water are mixed uniformly. That's why it is a which kind of mixture? It is a homogeneous mixture. I'll show you one more. That is, if I take water and if I mix oil in it, then what you can see? You can see the boundary of oil here. Oil is not uniformly mixed in it. You can see the separate boundary, and at the place of oil, if I put some sand in it and that is the mud in it, what happened? Soil in it. If we mix a soil in it, what happened? You will see the different layers of soil. Then which type of mixture it is? It is a heterogeneous mixture. It means we can divide the mixture in two categories. First is the what? First is the homogeneous mixture and the second is the heterogeneous mixture. This is again very important question. Differentiate between homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. So if you will have to write the homogeneous mixture, what you will write? In homogeneous mixture, the substances are mixed together uniformly. Uniformly, there are no separate boundaries, and if you have to write the heterogeneous mixture in which two or more substances mix together non-uniformly, not in a uniform, that is a uniform way, you can see there are no separate boundaries in the homogeneous mixture. There are separate boundaries, as you have seen in the case of oil. You can see the oil drops at the top and water here. You can see the separate boundaries here. Then it is a kind of heterogeneous mixture. Now, if I write here air, what is air? Air is again a homogeneous mixture in which different gases are mixed together. This is a kind of homogeneous mixture that uniformly the gases are mixed. You can't see the separate boundaries. If you will, and heterogeneous mixture mein all the things you can see, the constituents you can see, but in the homogeneous mixture the constituents you can't see. This is the difference between the homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. Now the next is what? Again, very important difference of this chapter. If you have to write after this homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture, you have to write what? That is the difference between, what is the difference between mixture and compound. What is the difference between mixture and compound? Now, as I have told you, compound, अगर मैं आपको कहती हूँ, what is compound? It is a kind of what? It is a kind of pure substance. And mixture, it is a kind of impure substance. This is the first. And the second, in mixtures, particles, the substances mixed together, two or more mixed together in any ratio. Not a fixed ratio is there. Clear? Now, in compound, two or more substances can be two or more elements combined in fixed ratio by mass. I give you the example earlier also of water, of carbon dioxide, of that is sulfuric acid, H2SO4, HNO3. Here you can write any example of homogeneous or heterogeneous mixture. Third, there is no chemical reaction take place. No chemical reaction take place. And compound is formed only and only when there is a what? After the compound is formed, after the what? After chemical reaction. I have given you the example of iron sulfide. The reaction takes place, then only the compound is formed. There is no fixed formula of mixture. No, if I mix sand, sugar, soil in water and any other thing, no fixed formula is there. So there is no fixed formula of mixture, but all the compounds their constituents are fixed. That's why they have fixed formulas. This is all about the difference between mixture and compound. That's all for today's topic. Next topic we will read in the next lecture. Thank you.